My name is Leslie Carr, and I'm going to tell you one question that you should ask yourself if you're going through a difficult time of any kind. It can be feeling challenged by today's political environment. It could be a personal challenge, a professional challenge, anything. Before we get to the question, I'm going to tell you who I am. My name is Leslie Carr. I'm a clinical psychologist. I'm an expert in how trauma, stress, culture, and digital technology impact the mind. And in my private practice as a psychotherapist and a coach, I help people to self-actualize, not despite their challenges, but quite literally because of them. You heard that right. When we commit to a journey of growth and learning through our challenges, we realize that we become the people that we're destined to be, not because we didn't have any challenges, but because we alchemized the challenges that we did have to grow to our greatest heights. So now the question. The $64 million question that you can ask yourself no matter what you're going through, and I'll give you a couple different versions of it, is what am I learning right now? How am I growing through the challenge that I'm currently facing? If your brain can't really work with that so much, you could try asking yourself a question like, what would I like to be learning right now? What would I like to believe that I'm learning? A lot of people are accustomed to thinking that, when you go through something after the fact, you can see that you learned something or grew in some way through what you went through. It is a next level skill to be open when you're going through something difficult to what you might be learning or how you might be growing. In my experience, we literally cannot ask ourselves this question too much or too often. It could be for problems as small as missing a flight or really big, deep, challenging issues that we're having with our family, with our health, with our politics. It's a question that we can ask ourselves all the time. And even though sometimes we don't really know until we have the benefit of time and hindsight what it was that we were learning when we went through something difficult, we can at least try to ask ourselves while we're going through the difficult thing. And it can help us to look at what we're going through a little bit differently. It helps us to frame the notion of a challenge slightly differently. So I wonder, do you often feel like you grow through and learn from the challenges that you go through? I'd love to hear in the comments.